Okay, hey everyone, we're on the floor. Reid's already laughing. We've been sitting here trying to figure out how to intro this, so I'm just doing it.
This is it.
This is it.
You're doing it.
This channel's called The Comic Slayer. That's me, I guess. My name is Kristan. That's Reid. He's my husband. He goes by Goodreads, even though he doesn't use Goodreads.
I don't use Goodreads. I am a good read.
That's true, because he also makes books, and you'll find all that down in the doobly-doo. So check it out.
The doobly-doo?
The doobly-doo. That's what John Green and Hank Green call it. So
oh,
I assume that's right.
I didn't know that was a real thing.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, new terms.
No.
Calling it the doobly-doo.
No, I stole that one.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to refer to everything as the doobly-doo.
Then it'll be weird and confusing, so...
Oh, information's down in the doobly-doo.
Let's do that.
Doobly-doo.
Also, I guess you can hit the thumb or subscribe. See, but you don't have to.
Smash that like!
Should you, though? I
I
don't
don't
know.
care.
Do you like it?
You probably don't, which is fine, so...
But maybe you'll like the reads we talk about.
I hope so.
The things we hope to read.
Hope.
In June, we picked 5 books each. They're scattered around us, and we're going to share them with you.
Yeah, we might read these.
Yeah, we've both been bad at reading lately, I feel like.
Yeah.
Just, I think I'm in a reading slump. I've only read a few things this month, I think. Just a few. Which is very unlike me, because last year I read 600 books. So, what's happening?
I think I read 6 last year.
That's right.
I did not do that great.
I think you read more than 6.
Maybe, I don't know. I also don't, as you said, I don't use Goodreads very much, so I'm bad at using it. So,
yep.
I don't know. But we're going to try. And I'm going to try to read these 5 books in the month of June.
And I am too. And one of them happens to be an omnibus, which I'm going to start with.
Bad idea.
It is always, it is always a bad idea because omnis are chunky, as some of you watching may know. And I love a good chunky book. I love a good chunky book. Although, I tend to love buying them more than reading them.
Right?
So,
she's right. It's true.
I am
it's
right.
true.
And this is the only one among the books we have that is shrink wrapped. I still haven't opened it. Why? I haven't read it yet. I don't know.
Just keeping it mint.
I know my dad of Larry's Library fame. That's right, fame. He'd be mad that I have the shrink wrap. But Jess from Omnidog's Vault fame would applaud me. He does the same thing.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. You dropped this?
I'm just dropping
you just dropped this?
That's what I do here. So the first thing up, of course, Ed Brubaker's Captain America. Every time you grab it from me, we already did this once.
I feel like your arms hurt. My arms hurt watching your arms hurt.
It's not hurt. They're
They're
short.
gonna hurt.
They're short. But anyway, of course, everybody watching probably knows Brubaker's Captain America is supposed to be the best Captain America ever. I know my dad loves it. I know tons of people that I highly respect their opinions love it. And I do love Brubaker. I love a lot of Brubaker stuff I've read. And I've never read this run, so... Will I next month? I hope to. I would really like to. And it is a decent, size. It's not like a crazy big Omni.
No, I mean, it's
a good size.
It's chunky to be, enough to be classified as an Omni, respectively. Right. But it's not so chunky that you're going to hate your life.
Right.
So, which is, the perfect
size. Or break
size.
your foot if you drop it.
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
So,
true.
Hopefully, I get to this.
I want to read The Great Comic Book Tales by Bud Sagendorf.
Who?
Of Popeye. It's Bub Sagendorf. Sagendorf. I'm sorry. I'm always terrible. Sagendorf. But we've had this for a while. If the camera's moving, that's because we have a cat. Just so you know. But it's in full color, and it's just fun little Popeye strips. I love it because it's shiny.
Yeah, the can is nice and foily.
And the inside end pages look like the inside of a can. So it's there's spinach in there. And then it's blue, not green. So it's not spinach. But this side had green. There was green somewhere. I thought I was doing it. I can't open books.
I gotta say, I like the back too. Can we show that off?
Yeah, show the back.
Because the back also has the shiny tin of the can. But I love the middle, where it says the cover price was $29.99. It says comics, and it's a little sticker on there, on the can. I don't know. I thought that was very cute.
Oh, honestly, I thought that was from the store.
See, it's a nice touch.
See, this is what's always nice about, like, I'm pretty well, like, I've read some Popeye comics, but not as many. And I've always, like, been interested in reading a lot more Popeye comics. Hey, Buffy, why don't you come down here? Hey.
I'm trying to get her attention.
Hey.
Be in the shot.
Hey, come down here.
We're not cutting this. Be in the shot.
Nope, staying in. Hey, she's off the thing now. But yeah, I've always wanted to read more of these ever since I read That's Buffy. She's a cat. Yeah, so I'm excited. I think I'm going to try to read this. I have actual, like, confidence that maybe I can read this because it's, like, shorts. And I just feel like that seems, like, just less daunting for me.
I think you should put it, like, on your nightstand and maybe read, like, a short every night.
That would be smart.
Will it happen?
Probably not.
Probably not. But
anyway.
That'd be a good way to get through it.
It would be. What are you going to read?
Well.
Oh, no.
I'm definitely going to read this. Because it's been a bit. This is actually a manga series I got into. Highrise Invasion. You wanna push that toward the camera? It is volume 19. What is it? 19 to 21. They're actually little chonkies. So we're gonna show that spot. Yeah, or that. That works too. This is a ridiculous manga. I'd like to say ridiculous, stupid fun, something like that.
Got some flop.
It is about this group of probably teenagers, I believe. You gotta stop that. We're distracting. And the whole thing's set up on top of high-rise, like, buildings. Mm-hmm. And this girl, like, wakes up one day and she's up on a high-rise. And then people start getting murdered, and then she realizes she's in an alternate reality, and
the people are invading.
Yeah, and there's
the high rise.
There's creepy masks, and it's a lot of, like, thriller horror kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. It started as she was reading it, and she was like, "This is gonna be so dumb. I can't believe I'm reading this."
Yeah.
And then 2 minutes into it, she was like, "I think I'm in love with this book, and I have to have all of these." So here we are now. 19 volumes later.
Well, the good thing is, like, this is a 3-in-1. I think they're all, like, 2 or 3-in-1. I think this is a bit chonkier than the other volumes, actually.
So it's slightly thicker, yeah.
Yeah, but, yeah, if you just want some good fun, I believe there's an anime on Netflix. I have not watched it.
It's on there.
I hear it's actually ridiculous, but this is a little ridiculous, too. But it's still fun. It's very interesting as far as, like, the characters and, like, what's happening. I'm into it, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I got the first volume because it's cheap. If you wondered why I ever jumped in. Found a cheap volume, I was like, why not? And then it turned out for the best. So I think I will definitely get to this because
yeah,
I love this. I love this hot garbage.
You haven't wavered since.
It's true.
So why stop now?
Why stop now?
Speaking of hot garbage, I got this because these are like so... I've had this for a while now, and I used to like them a lot, and then I never really read all of them, and then they came out with a collected edition, but the hard rock heroes of rock and roll comics. And like they used to have like these little one-shots of just like everything from like AC/DC to like Motorhead, and like I had like a Spinal Tap one. It's pretty thick, so it's harder to open wide open, but like the art's just like very weird, and just like everyone's drawn kind of stupid, and it's not quite good enough to be like I'm trying to find, there was like one really good one. It's like there's some good ones of Metallica, but it's like the art's not quite good enough to be in Heavy Metal Magazine, I feel like, but it's just good enough to be like perfectly awful, and I love that. I love things that are wonderfully bad and so bad that they're great even if they are bad, or it's good enough. It serves the purpose of what it should be, which 90% of these bands in here are probably also like kind of terrible, but we love them.
That's fair.
Yeah. You know, it says right here, covering bands like Guns N' Roses. She's a big GNR fan over here. Chinese Democracy.
That's a joke. That is a joke because I own Chinese Democracy.
Therefore, not a joke.
On vinyl.
Not a joke.
Because it was 50 cents at Best Buy.
Real life.
And I was like, I can't pass this up for 50 cents at Best Buy. Turns out, I should have.
Turns out, one of the reasons I married her. that right there. But yeah, I'm gonna read this. I would like to read this. Like, there's also like stupid bands in here, like Skid Row's in here, which I think is awesome.
You love them.
I love Skid Row.
Who published that?
Rock and Roll Comics.
Rock and Roll Comics.
Rock and Roll. That was like the whole thing. Like, it's a whole series. Like,
okay.
Have you never seen like the floppies of them?
No.
I have a couple floppies. Well, I'll show her.
Okay.
It'll be nice. But this one I actually might read because I'm probably just gonna skip some things that if I'm like 3 pages into a band that I'm like I don't love, I'm gonna be like, all right, bye, whatever. But this could also end up being like one of the most perfect collections I've ever had. So I'm excited.
People want the review now.
Hard Rock Heroes. Cat almost fell. Sorry. All right, that's it. That's my other book.
Fantastic.
Yep.
All right, my next book.
Ooh.
Bought it because of the cover.
Of course you did.
You saw it come in. It was called Cinnamon. What is it about? Well, you see a cat.
Kitty.
And that's exciting. Also, that guy appears to be a cat. Right?
Also, yeah, and then
So, can you see the back? You want to read the back?
Long live Action Cat Comics.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, I thought you.
No,
read the
you
blurb.
clearly can't. I'll read the blurb on the back because it'll, Also, I've never read the blurb on the back. I blind bought this. I was like, that cover, it's mine. If you know anything about me, maybe you don't. I love cat comics. I love cats. You saw one of my cats. But also I love cat comics. I need all of the cat comics. If you have any cat comic recommendations, leave them in the comments.
Please do. Also, don't read the back of it.
You don't think I should?
I don't want you to. I don't want you to. I don't want them to.
Okay, well, it looks fantastic, and the art does look. I'll just give you.
Art looks pretty tight, yeah.
It looks pretty cool. The kind of style that Reid and I both really like. So, I'll let you know what it's about because I plan to make some cat comic videos for sure. And I mean, this is it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Maybe I'll read that one with you.
Maybe you should.
Probably won't.
Probably not.
Buffy,
you keep shaking everything.
Keep shaking it all. We're not in an earthquake. Just in case you were wondering, wait, is the tail gonna go past it? Come on, give us that. No, nope, okay, fine.
We should have a Buffy cam during this.
We should. We probably should. So another one that I really want to read that I've been looking forward to for a long time is Scoop Scuttle and his pals, the Crackpot Comics of Basil Wolverton. And I always liked Basil Wolverton's art, from Mad Magazine and from all sorts of stuff. It's kind of dense, which I sort of like shy away from as far as like words go, but just like the cartooning. What?
No, you don't. You love Evan Dorkin.
I do love Evan Dorkin.
He's the king of dense
It takes
words.
so long to read it. That's why. That's more so it. I do love Evan Dorkin, and he is a very dense letterer, which I think also like comes through like well as part of like with Basil Wolverton and like these like older cartoonists and stuff like that, because the lettering is fully like part of the whole thing, which I think is nice and exciting and fun. And it's also like little short comics. Fantagraphics put this out. A lot of like Basil Wolverton was famous for doing a couple like Mad Magazine covers and like a lot of little bits within Mad Magazine. So I'm excited to read this. Again, I picked a lot of things that are shorts in there so that even if I don't finish them, I feel a little more accomplished.
You've read some of it, yeah.
Yeah, and then, I feel like I feel like a better human.
Do you remember where you got that one?
Honestly, I think I got it. I want to say I got it from like Hamilton Books. Like I got it online somewhere.
Hamilton Books.
I think I did because
which I believe is HamiltonBook.com.
Is it Hamilton Book?
Yeah, it's weird, but they do have a lot of good discounts.
They do, yeah. I feel like it was there. I could be wrong.
I feel like I've seen it on there.
Yeah, I think so. That's like the best place for me to find like stuff like this because a lot of things. Is she up there?
She is.
Is she way up there? You don't know. She's above us.
Hopefully nothing falls on your head, but
if it does, fun
content. I'm upset we did it.
That was so sad.
Never do it again. Okay, well.
What's this?
Next up, what's this? It is called Brindle. Look at that shiny.
Shiny.
This was a Kickstarter from Magnetic Press, which I'll never kickstart from again. I'll tell you why. I've done several through Magnetic Press. Here's the thing. They give you like these collectible coins, which are fine and cool, but then it's like something did fall. But then it's like, I'll never look at that or touch it again. But mostly they're bad at packaging books. I really like the oversized hardcovers they have. They're very beautiful. They have these nice curved corners. Love that. It's very unique. However, every time I get some kind of corner damage, some kind of something damage, because they're bad at packaging books. And I'm just tired of it.
Yeah, I get it.
So I'm like, I'm not going to Kickstart your stuff anymore. I'll still get your books maybe, but no thanks. So this did come with like a signed little book plate. It just lays in there. Do I care about it? Not really. Gonna be honest. But the art in this is gorgeous.
Yeah,
It's very beautiful. What is this about? I know there's like elf-like creatures. There's woods. There's, maybe a witch. I know there's fairies and stuff. I just thought it looked beautiful. I go into Kickstarters and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty. I need it. So, wow.
Come here.
Buffy knocked over some books.
Come here, Buffy.
But anyway, I want to read it. It does look like a pretty quick read as well, which I'm looking forward to. And again, here's more of the art. It is just beautiful. So I don't regret Kickstarting it. I'm just over it. I'm over it. Maybe they'll get me with another one. I don't know.
I bet they will.
But I'm good for now.
I feel like she has said this before.
I definitely have. So we'll see.
So we'll see how it goes. The next one for me, this is a book, I think I actually got this at Oxford.
I think, yeah, that was Oxford.
Yeah, Oxford Comics in Atlanta, Georgia, which is a fantastic shop if you're ever in Atlanta.
That's probably our favorite shop ever.
Honestly,
right?
yeah. When it
That's
comes
my
to like
favorite
the
comic
stuff
shop.
they carry, not even just carrying comic-wise, like art book-wise, fantastic. They have like...
They have everything.
They have...
a lot of great, like... Oh, no.
We're trying here.
Oh,
no!
Thought she'd just come off there easy, but...
Well, we, Oxford Comics, really good place to buy books. I bought this, The Impending Blindness of Billy Scott. It's by Zoe Thorogood, who's this British artist that I actually follow her on like Instagram, and I followed her on Instagram before I knew that she had this book out. And then I couldn't find the book anywhere because on her site and the publisher's site, it was out of stock. And so when I found it at Oxford, I was super stoked. But it's the story of like an artist named Billy Scott, and her gallery exhibition's coming up, and she's like slowly going blind. And so it's supposed to be like pretty intense, like emotionally. And I know Zoe Thurgood has like a book coming out that's like her memoir, and like this book supposedly reads kind of like a memoir. Shelley Bond loved it. Declan however you say that guy's name. What's his? How do you say that dude's name?
Oh, Shelby?
Yeah.
Isn't it Shelby?
I don't.
Someone correct me in the comments.
The Moon Knight art dude.
Shelby, something like that.
And then Karen Gillan. They all loved it,
I love
and
Karen Gillan.
so I thought I might love it. And I remember I think I first heard Zoe Thurgood, Joe Whiteford, from the band Harley Poe, Calibretto 13, and drawing a lot of gross, wonderful things. Who drew my album covers, and is a friend of mine. He like loves Zoe Thurgood's work.
Oh, cool.
And so that I think might have been where I like started following her on Instagram. So.
Well, I love that cover.
It's a
I'm
good
gonna have
one.
to steal that and read it too.
Sure.
Sure.
Whatever.
All right.
Uh-oh.
It's the big one. You want to end with this, or you want me to do it now?
Do I want to what?
Do you want me to end with this, or you want me to show?
You should probably end with that one,
Alright,
because that one's better than.
We'll do another read.
This one means a lot to her. It's a big deal.
Also, I'm mad about it.
Yeah, she's a little mad too, so it's fun. The last book that I want to read is Motorhead Story of the Loudest Band in the World, which is true. I love Motorhead, and honestly, can I show that?
Yeah, you can show that.
All right, just like you open up and that's all you get. That's all I need. I only need that.
Why not?
Why not? Of course, Motorhead is like the loudest band and the greatest loud band of all time, and like one of the fastest and heaviest and like coolest bands ever. And this is their story, the rise to fame. And it's actually,
more of that.
I'm trying to find it better. There's a lot of boobies. Don't want us to get demonetized.
I didn't see any.
Oh, there are. which is why I bought the book. Not really. But it's another one like this. I feel like this is sort of like the upgrade because I know there's a Motorhead comic in this, and I feel like this is gonna be like, what's the? Never mind. I thought I'm trying to think of a good analogy.
Were you gonna say like the Walmart version?
I wasn't gonna say that works, but like I wanted better than that.
Yeah.
I wanted better. But also that one could be great. I don't know. This one, it's just, it's put out by Fantoons? I don't know this publisher. Do you know this publisher?
I feel like I've heard of them. I don't know why.
But it only covers kind of near the beginning. So from like Lemmy starting the band through to the end of the Ace of Spades record. So it's not their entire career, which of course spanned forever until Lemmy's passing, just a couple years, more than a couple, probably about 5-6 years back. But yeah, so I'm excited to read that, and I hope I tried to pick things that I would be excited to read. I think I'm excited to read.
That looks cool. That looks like a quick read.
It does look
quick. You like the art in it. I mean, the art's good,
mm-hmm.
and it's like your style.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I'm a little salty. I didn't get asked to write it.
Well, maybe the next one.
Yeah, Fantoons, hit me up. You want me to do
watch them not be around anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, hit them up.
Good.
All right. So my last one, I'm for sure gonna read this next month. In fact, I may read it this month.
I feel like she's gonna read it tonight.
It may happen tonight. But I've been very excited about this. I'm a big Oliver Tree fan of kind of recent, like within the past few months, I want to say.
It's
been a few months.
Mm-hmm.
There was one night, I don't know, I found him. I was going to say discovered. I did not discover him. I'm very late to the game, but I found him. I actually saw his interview on H3, and I was like, who is this guy? Because I was also late to the H3 wagon. I was like, who is this guy? And I looked him up, and then I was so excited to show you him.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you're going to love this guy. And it's a fun hole to fall down. But then I found that Z2 Comics, who, if anyone who watches me on other channels knows, I have such a beef with Z2 Comics because I backed something by Z2 Comics, that book called Maddie. And then it came, and it was all kinds of damage, and I paid for the really oversized one. There was, like, barely padding. Mm-hmm. Like, they also sent a different book. I think Kickstarted them twice, I think, right? It was twice. And it was in, like, a envelope, and I was like, what are we doing here?
You got beef with a lot of the Kickstarter publishers.
It's just like, can we learn how to package stuff?
It's only beef with packaging. It has nothing to do with quality of the
No,
work,
not the quality, because I like the
quality
books.
of the books, like putting together, like
totally.
It's
book
all
quality. You guys are good, but like, wow.
Maybe we have a problem with fulfillment services more than we have a problem with publishers.
Well, they need to fix it because even I found that they had an Oliver Tree book, and I was like, I don't want to be burned by Z2 again, but I really need it.
So she waited.
I waited a while. And I was like, okay, I need it. It could leave, and I don't want it to leave to go out of print. So I got it, but it does have a bit of damage at the top, and I'm mad at them.
It does. We don't need to showcase the damage. She'll showcase
No,
the
but
book.
you may see it.
You're gonna see it. Just know that she's aware it's there.
I'm aware, and I'm upset about it. Okay, you don't have to point it out. It is called Oliver Tree versus Little Ricky Alien Boys. If you know anything about Oliver Tree, you'll know that this is Little Ricky.
If you don't, then
this is Oliver Tree.
That's your job to go down that rabbit hole. We're not filling you in.
This is an oversized hardcover.
As you can see.
It's small, but it's lovely and big and oversized. It comes with like some of these prints, which is fun, I guess. I have no use for them, but it's fun. And the actual book is quite oversized as well. Little Ricky and Oliver on the back here. And from what I can tell, some true fans put this together because there's so many references to videos in this, so many song references. I haven't read it yet, I just know. But it looks so fun. I know I'm going to love it. And it did come initialed by Oliver Tree. So
we don't know if he did that. Anyone could have done it.
I think he did that.
I'm sure he did, but like, did he?
I don't know. But I am looking forward to it, even though... I don't know. I keep going back to Z2 though, so like clearly I like them as a company.
It's a thing, yeah. Same, me too.
But please package better.
Yeah, we just want you to.
Sad.
We just want you to put some more packing in there.
Yeah. This also came with his album Ugly is Beautiful, on a picture disc, like an exclusive picture disc, which is really cool. And we do not have. We probably have it behind us somewhere, but I'll have to share that another time. Are you gonna look for it?
I put it in tree, so it should be like right back here.
He put it in Tree. We had an argument about that.
Oh, we did. You want to fill in on it? Go for it.
Tree is actually Oliver's middle name.
Tree is actually Oliver's middle
But he goes
name.
by Oliver Tree.
He goes by Oliver
in his music.
Tree.
So
I
I was like, does he go by O? Like, would it be alphabetically O? Because that's not, although that's his name, but that's his middle, you know? But he put it under T. So, did you find it?
Yeah.
He's poking me with it. Look at you. So, yeah, I did come with this record, Ugly's Beautiful, that was his first full length.
Here, I'll take it out.
There you go. Which exclusive art on the cover. I already had the album, but I was like, yeah, I need this. And that's exclusive to Z2, which is really cool. And then this picture disc, which is very cool with art, like same artist who did the book. Love that. It's perfect. I love it so much.
I'm trying very hard not to touch it.
I know, right?
So I want you all to know that.
Yeah.
That I'm not. I know.
Thank you.
I know how like hands work.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of.
So yeah, if you do, you're interested in Oliver Tree, I will say they have a super mega deluxe. This was like the deluxe bundle. There is a super mega deluxe, which is like $100 more. I didn't have time for that, but mostly because it comes with this really cool looking Oliver and Little Ricky statue, which I was like, oh my gosh, I need it.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted it so bad. I scoped the internet. I went all through YouTube. I tried to find unboxings. I went to Instagram. I finally found someone on Instagram who'd made a video. Messaged them. I was like, hey, did you ever get your statue? And they were like, no. And it's been a while since it came out. Like, over a year. So I don't have time to play that game.
Mm-mm.
I'm sad.
No time.
I wish it existed, but it turns out I don't think it exists. So
Not
if you
yet.
do... If you're interested,
It could eventually exist. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
it doesn't currently, as of this video.
Correct.
To my knowledge, it does not exist.
No.
So
I did
heads up, if you go there, don't get that.
I will say one common theme, which makes sense more for me than it does for you, I think, a little bit. A lot of music comics. We should do a whole book on music comics.
Oh,
book,
like between
whole book,
us, yeah.
whole video.
we could also do a book.
We could do a
That's
whole
your
book.
thing.
Oh no, I have 2 minutes. Add that one to the pile.
All right. Well, Reid's getting tired.
I am I'm worn out.
You're gonna read something tonight. What are you gonna read?
I'm probably gonna read one. I'm gonna try to read the Motorhead book.
Fantastic. What should I read?
The Highrise Invasion.
Although we just talked about reading these in June, so
Well,
maybe we'll just get a head start.
future reading.
Yeah.
Scrap the whole June thing. The month of June's gonna be tough anyway.
Just upcoming. That is true.
It's a big month.
Yeah.
We'll do a video on everything that's happening in June.
And hopefully you'll come back.
Yeah.
Let us know if you want to see us sitting on the floor. If you want to see any of our records, let us know.
Did this work? Did the floors work?
Would you rather see us only live and not sitting on the floor
Would
with
you
my
rather
cat breaking the camera? I don't know.
Would you rather see us in separate rooms?
Right.
Like,
would you prefer us?
Do we
with
have better
walls
chemistry
between us?
that way? Do we?
Maybe.
Is it probably?
Yeah.
Honestly,
We should probably.
we don't
that
really
way.
like each other very much. We're fighting right now, actually.
Yeah, we're gonna go fight. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Read your books.
Yeah. Read books. Bye.
Bye.